Okay. So what happens on the surface of leaf? There is massive amount of exchange of gases. Okay. There is intake of carbon dioxide, and there is an outlet of oxygen. And how does this take place? On the surface of the leaves. On the surface of the leaves, there are numerous pores, and there are the numerous stomata through which this exchange of gases takes place, which are uh, also having the guard cells and the chloroplasts, which are very active in the process of photosynthesis. Okay, so please take this down. Write a short note on stomata. Write a short note on stomata. Stomata are stomata are tiny pores. Stomata are tiny pores present on the surface of the leaves. Present on the surface of the leaves. Present on the surface of the leaves. Massive amounts, MASSIVE, massive amounts of gaseous exchange of gaseous exchange takes place in the leaves in the leaves through these pores, through these pores, through these pores, for the purpose of photosynthesis, for the purpose of photosynthesis. The opening and closing, the opening and closing, the opening and closing of the pore is a function of the guard cells. Of the pore is a function of the guard cells. The guard cells, the guard cells swell the guard cells swell when water flows into them. When water flows into them. Causing the stomatal pore to open. Causing the stomatal pore to open. Similarly, the pore closes. The pore closes if the guard cells shrink. If the guard cells shrink. So children, you understood this? Are you clear with this? the process of photosynthesis, the stomatal pores, and how the exchange of gases takes place from the surface of the leaves. This is possible only because of the stomatal pores, okay, in which the guard cells play a very important role, and it all happens in a sequence or steps. The complete process of photosynthesis takes place in the form of steps, one by one. So now we go ahead with one more type of nutrition, that is, yes, Kihan, you're back. Don't worry if you missed something, I will be connecting with you again, okay? Hello? Yes, Kihan, you're back. You had lost connectivity? Don't worry, I will be
Yes,
sending
ma'am.
you the session recording, okay? Okay. So now we will be doing, we have just finished the process of photosynthesis and the stomatal pores. Now we will be doing the one more type of nutrition that takes place in the unicellular organisms. So I think you would like to know how it happens in unicellular organism. That is the last part of this topic. And then we finish the heterotrophic nutrition and the autotrophic nutrition. Okay. So it is nutrition in unicellular organisms. Can you tell me the example of unicellular organisms? Example, amoeba. Now, the amoeba is irregular in shape, we all know, right? And this is the food which is lying outside. And how does it capture the food? There are temporary projections which are projected from the amoeba. Then the next step is like this. It is coming closer to the food. Then it surrounds the food. This is the nucleus, huh? And that is the food. Color it. ठीक है? And then it absorbs that food completely. And the unutilized food is thrown out of the body. That's it. That's the whole process that takes place in the case of unicellular organisms. So please write, how does nutrition take place in unicellular organisms? How does nutrition take place in unicellular organisms?
Should I continue that?
I can't hear you, Kihan. Tell me.
Should I continue that?
Just one sec. Or you can type. Tell me.
Should I just continue writing this?
Yes. So, how does nutrition take place in unicellular organisms? The answer is, in single-celled organisms, In single-celled organisms, the food may be taken the food may be taken. Yes, Kihan, you can continue. Continue, leave some page, leave 2 pages and continue. Don't worry. In single-celled organisms, the food may be taken in by the entire surface full stop. But as the complexity of the organism increases, as the complexity of the organism increases, different parts become specialized. Different parts become specialized to perform different functions. To perform different functions. For
Can you
example,
repeat it?
amoeba. For example, amoeba takes in food, takes in food using temporary finger-like extensions, finger-like extensions of the cell surface which fuse over the food particle, which fuse over the food particle, forming a food vacuole. Forming a food vacuole. Inside the food vacuole, complex substances are broken. Complex substances are broken down into simpler ones, which diffuse into the cytoplasm, which diffuse into the cytoplasm. The remaining undigested food is thrown out. The remaining undigested food is thrown out. Okay, that's all. And we finished this topic on nutrition in autotrophic and heterotrophic types. Next time we will be doing nutrition in human beings. Okay, thank you.